You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian balls.
Hello again, guys. This is Rich Big Brian here. What's going on, NASCAR Diecast Collectors and Diecast Reviewers on YouTube? This is Brian LaFleur Jr. here, and I will be doing you guys yet another NASCAR Authentics Diecast review here on my YouTube series. Hope you guys enjoyed that little intro. Decided to mix things up a little bit. But today, guys, we'll be doing a car that is going to be uploaded pretty late, but I got a good reason for this, guys. As you guys are aware, that the Cole Custer car is now released at Walmart. So to get the hype train ready, guys, I decided to review another Haas car just to fill it in, because I currently don't have the car as this moment, but we do got another Haas driver to perform, and yes, no, it's not the F1 cars. It is a NASCAR Authentics diecast review, guys, so you guys probably know what it's going to be. But without further ado, guys, I will be doing a diecast review on your 2017 Daytona 500 champion, Kurt Busch, and his number 41 Haas CNC automation Ford Fusion. I almost made a fail right there. Still trying to get used to them going to Ford, but they are in a Ford Fusion for Stewart-Haas Racing, so nice fail right there, Brian. Oh boy, this review is going to go oh so well now since you made that little mess up. But anyways, guys, here is the usual packaging, which has some wear to it, because, you know, gotta love Walmarts. They love to take care of their diecasts, you know, because these are mostly made for kids. However, though, the inner kid in me says yes. Like, see right there, this is released from Wave 2, and there's the traditional collect them all. Most of these cars, I actually only reviewed one of these cars, so if you guys can guess it, then congrats, you are a champion, just like Kurt Busch, who won the Daytona 500 champion. But without further ado, guys, we'll be going ahead and unboxing this car, and we'll be taking a closer look at the Kurt Busch 2017 Haas automation car. Alrighty, folks, we got this car out. It's boxed, and you can see right there, it looks, you know, beautiful as always. And there's a good reason why I think you guys should get this car. But I will be talking about that very soon, because this is a diecast review after all with NASCAR Authentics. So we'll be looking at the little accessory that comes with this. And yes, it is an accessory. It's not a magnet, so you can see right there on the back with the old NASCAR Authentics logo. But then again, this is released from Wave 2, so they didn't update that. But you see right there, it's basically just the Haas hood, which is very accurate to what Kurt Busch drives. So right there, that's immediately going to catch some guys out there. Shout out to any F1 fans who are watching this review as well, who love supporting the Haas team as well. That one's for you guys out there. But anyways, back to the good stuff, the diecast we got right here. But you know how I mentioned how you should get this car, guys? Well, I will be looking at a 360 view of this car, because the Gold Series car that came out was on the PTC mold, which of course, you know, has a lesser quality to it, and also it has the you know, the thicker tires, which didn't look too good as well, guys. So if you're looking for a Kurt Busch car for this year, guys, I would strongly pick up this car, because this car is on the better mold. It's on the EL mold, clearly, because that's what the factory was. Because like I just said, the other car that was released in the box form at your local diecast dealers, which I don't know, I mean, I know it's still selling though, but if you guys have found this car at Walmart, I strongly recommend getting this car, guys, because this car is a lot more accurate. And of course, it's got the name banners as well, because this was from Wave 2, and they didn't acquire that, taking off the name banners until the Wave 4 and such forth. But it's also got the old NASCAR logo as well, because these cars were released at Daytona, ironically, because it was a Daytona 500 champion. I also to point this car out as well, because we are going to be getting the release of the Kurt Busch Daytona 500 race win very soon. It's only going to be available in the 1/24 scale though, however, but I'm sure a lot of custom makers out there would love getting this diecast. As much as I love collecting these, this will be a cool card to make if you guys want to make a 1/64 custom. I'm interested into it, and I might do a review on it as well. If any of you guys out there who are custom makers, I'll give you guys a good call, and we'll set up a deal, and maybe I'll be back with this car and review it in its custom form. But yeah, you know, anyways, back to the diecast. You know, a pretty basic looking car. It looks very similar to last year's. I mean, of course, they couldn't put the Monster Energy branding on this car due to obvious reasons. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, then yeah, they can't basically, it's kind of like how you can't put alcohol sponsorship on diecast, because they're trying to outlaw energy drinks and in the 1/64s, because 1/64s are mostly, you know, for they're most supposed to be kid friendly, quote kid friendly, because they're still I still find this as a cool collector's items as well. That's why I mostly like collecting these. But really cool right there, though. I mean, of course, the big difference for this year is, you know, them switching to Ford, which I still have mixed feelings about because I'm not the biggest Ford fan. Then again, I was a Carl Edwards fan back then, so but I'm not really into NASCAR with the manufacturers. I mean, for crying out loud, both of my recent drivers have been in Toyota, so yeah, I'm not really into the manufacturing expert when it comes to NASCARs. But see right there, take some more 360 views because this is the better version of the 41 car. This is the first Kurt Busch car that we got released for this year for NASCAR Authentics. I'm hoping they can make his Mobile 1 car, because that car was also released in the Gold Series version, which is at your local diecast dealers. By the way, shop at Lester's Diecast. They are a cool place to check out for anything that's NASCAR diecast out there. As the hood just completely takes a tumble. Hopefully that's not going to be any more bad luck for Kurt Busch. But yeah, guys, how can you believe it, guys? He is your 2017 Daytona 500 championship. Yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. I mean, I know a lot of people wanting, you know, Mark Truex Jr. and Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson, all those up-and-coming stars, besides Mark Truex. Would love to go and see, you know, those guys win it. But Kurt Busch played off a good strategy, and he did won this race in good style. And man, the look on Gene Haas's face when he won that, when he freaking won that race was just amazing. Even the look on his crew chief as well was just priceless. Tony Gibson, all those guys at Stewart-Haas. So really cool right there, guys. But anyways, guys, I mean, like I said, I will be getting the Cole Custer car, so this might be that will be a follow-up review on this car. Might upload it, you know, back to back as the focusings go a little bit off. But what more do I gotta say about this diecast? I mean, like I mentioned, guys, strongly recommend getting this car, especially since it's on the better mold, because I'm not a big fan of the PTC mold. That might be a reason why Lionel did that. But once again, Lionel saves the day, and they put it in the NASCAR Authentics form. So maybe a good reason why you guys should give this car a good pickup, especially since he is also your Daytona 500 champion for this year as well. But anyways, guys, this has been a NASCAR Authentics diecast review of Kurt Busch's 2017 Haas Automation CNC Ford Fusion for Stewart-Haas Racing. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a good comment, like. If you guys have not already, I highly encourage you guys to subscribe to my channel for any more of the latest NASCAR Authentics reviews and diecast reviews to come. But until then, guys, this is Original Big Bri. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next NASCAR Authentics diecast review.